Welcome, today we are unboxing the Fusion Plasma 14 machine. You are going to need to purchase an argon gas regulator and a wrench to fit the nut to tighten the connection to the argon gas cylinder. Make sure you get the right regulator for the UK fitting. And only use pure argon gas. I've now connected the regulator to the cylinder. It would be ideal to change the cylinder to the wall to prevent it falling over. This is how the machine arrives. This is the first cold plasma handle. Then we have the gas pipe. Next we have the power cable. And this is the warm handle. And this is the other cold plasma handle. This is the jet one. Inside the box are the arms that you need to attach to the machine, and the tips and the plastic washers that hold the handle tips in place. Next is the main machine. Make sure that you place it onto a secure, stable table or stand to prevent damage. Remove the arms and attach it to the main machine as shown. Make sure that the handles are secure. Next, we're going to connect the cables into the rear of the machine. Screw the first cold plasma in and push the gas pipe into the blue connector. Each connector has a different set of pin patterns, and do not force the connectors in. Make sure that the patterns line up. The blue connectors will grab hold of the pipe. Just make sure that it's secure. Attach the second cold plasma with the gas pipe. This is the hyper handle. Note the tip removes, and you can use the jet stream separately. Make sure that all cables and pipes are in securely. Next, we're going to attach the warm plasma, and you can tell the difference between the handles because the cold plasma has grey cables and the warm plasma has a white cable. Next is the gas pipe. You'll notice that the gas pipe has two different size endings. The large ending is to be connected to the regulator, and the small ending goes into the back of the machine. Next is the power cable. This is a UK plug, but we do have the US and we do have EU plugs also. Okay, this is the setup. Make sure when you connect the plug that you do not put it into an extension, put it straight into the wall socket. We advise that you warm the other end of the pipe in hot water to attach it to the regulator, as the pipe can be quite stiff. Press the power on button at the rear of the machine and watch it light up. Press on the screen to reach the dashboard. Here you'll see the options of the warm plasma and the cold plasma. Select warm plasma and the handle lights up. You can control the settings from the dashboard or from the handle. On the warm plasma, we suggest you start off quite low because it can be painful. And actually in the video, I'm not wearing any numbing cream for any of the procedures. But if you have a client who has sensitive skin, then you will need to use numbing. You have different wavelengths and different modes. Please select what you need accordingly. Here are the tips. The blue tips are for the cold plasma and are one-time only use. You will need to purchase extras. And this one is the scalp tip, which fits onto the hyper handle. The white tips are for the ozone and fit onto the warm handle. And the remainder are the gold tips, which all fit onto the warm handle, and are various for use on face and for body. These can be re-sterilized. The plastic rings fit onto the micro wheel and the stamp, and the smaller rings onto the hyper tip. Select the ozone option and take a white tip. The tips screw into the top of the handle. Do not overscrew them because you could crack the tip. The ozone option is painless, so you can use a higher setting. The ozone is used to help skin infections, bacteria. It's great for acne, and it's good for wound healing. Just press the button on the handle to start and stop. This is not used for nail fungus. There is no downtime with this treatment. When you're finished, unscrew the tip and place the handle back into the arm. Next, we're going to try the gold tips. We suggest you start on a low setting with these and adjust accordingly. This is an electroporation tip and is good for skin tightening, but also for product absorption. This is a little bit painful and you will need to use some numbing. This is the single probe tip, and this is used for skin tightening, reduction of loose skin, taking off skin tags, moles, skin growths. And again, it's painful, so you will need to use numbing cream. Now for the cold plasma. Select the micro-oil option and select your parameters. Click the on button on the handle. Start off on a low setting. These options can be painful for sensitive skin and may require numbing. The needles are sharp, so test them before you use them on a client to make sure that the sensitivity is not too much. This is the hyper tip and can be used as a jet stream also. This handle is also used for the scalp tip. And this is the blue stamp tip, and this is the handle that it would go onto. Select the option that you require. You're now finished. Switch the machine off with the power button on the back. And now we have to switch off the gas. So turn the gas off using the tap. And you'll still see there is pressure in the pipe. This can be released through the valve or you can switch the machine back on and switch on one of the cold plasma handles and press the button and the gas will disperse. It is not advisable to leave the gas in the pipe.